I'm Brady Bear, and I'll be sharing my presentation on bismuth with you today. So the discovery of bismuth actually has not been credited to anyone due to the fact that it's been around since ancient times. So the name bismuth, however, appeared around the 1660s. It had been translated from several languages, originally deriving from Latin. So due to the fact that this element is so old, back in the ancient times when it was used commonly, it was often confused with tin and lead due to the fact that the metal in the solid form looked a lot like those other elements, so people would confuse it with that. This form here on this slide is known as the hopper crystal. So you can notice how it kind of looks like a staircase. The reason that it looks like this is because the outside of the crystal has a higher growth rate than the inside of the crystal. So it creates that stair-step pattern that looks really interesting. So these countries that are listed are the countries that it's most commonly found, exported from, and made sail from. It's twice as abundant as gold in the Earth's crust, and these crystals cannot be found in nature normally. Usually these crystals are lab grown, synthesized by scientists to create these bismuth crystals. So the bonding, bismuth subsalicylate, it's often sold under Pepto-Bismol, helps with stomach problems and that kind of thing. That is the one of the main uses of bismuth in the market, one of its most common ways to be included into the market. Most isotopes of bismuth are very unstable. The only naturally occurring one is bismuth 209. Also, bismuth is used in cosmetics, pigments, and medicines. Like in cosmetics, an example would be makeup and other small medicines that aren't as known as Pepto-Bismol. So here we have the atomic structure. You can see the electron configuration up there in the top left. And then here we have the Bohr models of our element here. And then here's some interesting facts about bismuth. It's got a very low melting point. It's about 270 degrees Celsius, meaning in a regular high school lab you could melt this metal and probably form some of these bismuth crystals. Pretty easy process. Slowly it's starting to replace lead because it's less toxic than lead. So recently, like in Flint, Michigan, they had lead pipes, and the water was corrosive, which led to lead poisoning in their water. If they were to switch to bismuth, that wouldn't happen. So people have started to realize that and use it due to it being less toxic than lead. It was also one of the first 10 metals to be discovered and classified on the periodic table. And here I have a small video. And that is it. So thank you for your time.